Hello, hi, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today, I'm going to be continuing doing the story. I took a little break from it. Main reason was so I could get my Dark Knight to level 80, so I could continue the story as Dark Knight instead of Paladin. No offense to Paladin, I love Paladin, but I kind of like Dark Knight more. So I'm going to be continuing the story as Dark Knight. Let's get into it. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. You recommend you set aside a sufficient time. Ooh. Cutscene time. I'd like to see that.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
The people
What
of
is
Ronka
that?
are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast.
It's a monster, man.
Though that much is plain from its proportions.
It's a gabagool.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
So that's why she's my favorite sister. Or one, I can't even remember if they're sisters.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
That thing's gonna come alive.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
Don't touch it!
Wait! Don't!
Yup. Sorry, I'm here, dude. You think they're really gonna do anything to me?
What?
No.
But I only... What is happening?
Oh my god.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Alright. Dude, it looks so goofy. Oh! Well, I didn't expect that. That's very ominous. I know that's supposed to be serious, so that's kind of funny. Yo, I didn't know we were playing triple triad, dog. Hey, I'll play you. Come at me, fool. Come on, man. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground. In retribution for our souls have been bound. Or 4 souls I have bound. Yet Jahir has proven learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you'd see they're set free, answer me these riddles 3. Oh no. Oh no. Deaf to Paul, with kin do I vie. No sided part, but betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? Oh, can I get a reread? Oh yeah, right here. Deft of Paul, within kin do I vie, though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. Opu? I'm gonna assume? Hey! Okay, let's go. Indeed, the opening's king is shrewd, the spirit. Oh, well, okay. I got her back. Alright, let me get her on your stool and then we can go. Wait for some fang, I travel the pack together, we find harmony and thus a piece of the not lack. What am I? It's gonna be the... oh, shit. Serpent with fearsome fang, I travel with the pack. No. Together we find harmony and thus... wolf, it's gonna be wolf. What the why did that take so long? Oh my god, my brain. Fearsome fang and pack is all I needed to see. Twas the spirit of a wolf. On my belly do I crawl, by the strength as a pervert around within our hall. What am I? It's gotta be a snake or something. A serpent? Yeah. Ear. Where's she going? Give me his shoulder back. Desire you that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. Oh boy. Alrighty. A test of mind and memory. Choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Let me zoom out for this one. Twixt these talismans, hide friend and foe. Choose your companion as well, or sorrow no. Good comments from the talismans. What? You must choose carefully. What? How am I supposed to know? Oh! What? Is there perhaps a meaning of the arrangement? Yeah, I don't know. Is there? What do you mean? What do you mean? What that could free these talismans? Yeah, what? Bro. They're all the same. What do you mean? Oh, I'm just gonna pick a random one. Sure, I don't even know. Ah, is it a matching game? What the? Clearly not. Right.
No mess.
Yeah, well, I'll just pick random ones then. Ah! Mommy stola. Oh my. Oh fuck. Well, actually, no, this has to be it. So roll. Alright, yeah, go back. Alright. Mommy, I'm gonna release you. Give me a second. Hey. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. Alright, I'm gonna kill you. If you glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measures of your worth. Okay. Okie dokie. The one worthy of she who the wrong conduct extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Easy, come on, Saul. Easy peasy. Hey. Oh, I didn't realize it's got Booba. Booba. Oh, look, Booba. Booba, Booba, Booba. Hey, can I go now? Thank you.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
True, honestly.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Aw.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Yeah, who know?
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I, for one, always believed.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case,
Aw, shit.
none of this is mere coincidence.
Ah, Mother Heidelin strikes again. I see. Mommy Heidelin.
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
A calamity! Oh! Pretty similar, man. Must say. Pretty identical.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, Might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger?
Sure.
The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would
That
seem I have
face.
entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
You guys recall Emmett Suggs' dying quest? I will not soon forget it. Let's go with this one.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived.
Sure.
We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
I'm not gonna open the tomb. See who's in it. See if it's empty or like what's going on here. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well in time. The knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of your forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legends of Tuna and her exploits has been told countless times over the centuries, yet as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we are not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you're gone, and though it too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. Thank you. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish with thought, so long as we're here, there are none among the V's who will not know all you have done for us, or all you have done for Norvant. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are all grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Rektika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. So sweet. Oh. More food. Although we learned naught of the Asians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there was a small matter I would attend to in Slithburg. Might I trouble you to come with me? I guess so. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Okie dokie. Hey, what's up, Runar? Al, it is so good to see you. You arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It will take only a minute. So, my apologies. As soon as I return to Castaigne, will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it is rather more than a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherborough from top to bottom. If you'd be so kind as to go and fetch a broom for Asgeir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. I don't know why, but I imagine Runar in my head as like such a soy little boy. He's such a simp. A broom for Master Matoya. I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It is an old but sturdy and sure to suffice. Thank you very much. Hey, hey! I trust Asgeir was able to find a broom for us. Yes, indeed. Well worn, good. This would prove difficult otherwise. I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it is time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. She's gonna use the same magic the old lady used, or mentor. No, she didn't think I'd do the old-fashioned way. The broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather, it will be. Oh, it's so cute. She's using the same. She's using the same spell as her master, Master Matoya. Time to rise, to swish and sweep a tidy chamber. You must keep to this task. You shall be bound until no dust is to be found. Yeah. In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me of the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude any or other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. But I paid a tier 3 sub. How is that? How is this possible? You're supposed to stay. Rip Runar, look how sad he looks. Sad. Something troubling you. You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine. I assure you, it's been a long day is all. I see. Stola, thank goodness you're still here. Oh. The hell are they doing here? You look so confused. I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seemed determined to traverse every ilm of Norvat in his quest to spread the truth of the warriors of light and the flood. And it seemed news of your address at the Christian precedes him at every destination, making his task all more simple. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. but there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another ass employee, yes? They've commandeered corpses before and is into no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is in all likelihood Slithborough. Slithborough. Asli, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. The treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. So I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Arbor would hunt down and slay nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty and have taken up in the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the bots of Woven Oath. Then that is where we will start our search. Master Matoya! A warm bowl of stew will be waiting your return. I look forward to it. Oh, poor simp. Thancred! To my fellow brethren. They've already killed it. Well, GG's.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Eater friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
You're too late.
It seems I've lost this particular race. Well, though I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it? But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Wish your boy Seto was here, huh?
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this. What a troll.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emet Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emmett Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emmett Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable, but I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed.
Huh.
You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
There he goes.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least, and 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
There's a lot to be learned. I want to know. Or I want a better option as long as you don't make me do any more chores. Yes, please.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Yes, mom. Yes, mommy. Sorry.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Money, 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 money. Stola. Alphanor has the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. Did you speak with Tolls Ath at first? As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Okie dokie. Yo, Tolsass. What's up, my fellow friend? I have sent for no finless once. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. I do indeed. Ruins which our kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Minyiri liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind, but do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. With that, we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they is stolen from us, but there is no such resource, or there's no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the needs of those who are driven to desperate ends by changing climes. One good turn. We certainly leave them like this. Could you not be simply hunt? One good turn and all that. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity of help. Reclaiming the stores, is it then? Yes, sir. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to Flounder's floor, but be warned that there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care to not to draw their attention, shall we? Oh, come on, man. I could wipe out their entire clan. They're gonna make me do a stealth mission. Where the liver at, man? Anyone got any answers to that question? Get the boxes. Should be something over here. There's not. How about in here? Aha! Bulbous bag. From a squelchy noise to make when product of the vile stench, you conclude these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Are those I think so. Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Colossian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can discuss this after we see the liver safely back to Toll's Alf. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Okie dokie. Hey, yo, yo. I'm relieved to see you unspeared. Livers. Our precious livers. I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Cole Siap in the flounder's floor. Tell me, Tol's Ath, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Colosian's warehouses. The perpetrators entered in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Ilmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of our knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources. It is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions and the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There's only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise that came to us not long ago seeking allies for the cause. We rebuff them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before they die and cast. Or is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the limited land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes, once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. That you have come to us now is the will of the ancient ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creation with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. Okie dokie. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarat, I would call upon the assistance of another. Crystarium accessories, slang. Oh my god. Which one's for Dark Knight? Well, time to search up. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. Kind of hype. Actually. Urianger. Is meant to call an old friend. Though our chorus hath been decided to pursue it, we must needs beseech the aid of our friend. Hey, I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Solon that we might seek an audience with him once more. Okie dokie. Oh, sorry, facing the wrong way. My bad. Where do I have to go? Hey! Bien sûr. From here we press onward to the Isles of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You've perfected your technique then. What is this? Just so the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provided the purchase fragile yet true, which watch closely. He's gonna walk on water. He's Jesus. Oh, I certainly shall. Holy. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? It would be a pity if you drowned, truly. True trolley. Oh hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. This guy learned whole new magics just so he could walk on water instead of swimming. Oh, please tell me he's just gonna fall in, dude. Oh. Holy! He's done it. Incredible. He's gonna fall in, I'm calling it. Oh. Oh yeah, he's fall. And later. La later. Fiancé. With the love. That's the second friend he's had to rescue out of water. Oh, that's hilarious. Mine apologies, the technique requireth the purest focus, and mine 'twas lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the fall, and with their old mind, or with the aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Oh? Thankford? It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell, though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative, a wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. A boom! Oh my god! Ain't no way. Rare Urianger W, man. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. Experimental, alright? Dude, we're waking this man up for a second time. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste, shall it be done. Alright then. So did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs to dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? I'm more than capable of that. Hey, don't look at me, too. With the coach's blessing, we will have done with it in moments. And better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right. You with the left. Now go. Okie dokie. The little splash sound effect. I am in your debt. Okay. Well, actually, I'll just... Oh my... Barnacles. Barnacles, barnacles, barnacles. Go away. We can do a prong from various angles. Just like the barnacle. Hell yeah. Bye bye, barnacle. Delay prying. Okay, yeah. I thought I just saw the other one. No? Am I stupid? Oh my. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's it. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we made a part without further delay. Much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from the people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is, but I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. The light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak, and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach the language of the man. He's happy. Whee! Thank you, little friend. But it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I will not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Colcia. That's all. I realized out there more to it. No, not really. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite for Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest for me. Alright, if you insist. You too, Al. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. Yes. In that case, I'll leave the old man in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hole anon. That word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she's struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if you must be made to rest, I know a place in Solon that's better for it than most. Come with me. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. I'm not that old. I swear. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed by the 12th. I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance bellies thy words, Master Thinkard. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. The way he sits, man. He really is an old man. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. So we try our hands at it. Help someone. Quickly. Homie was literally trying to fish too. Sheesh. It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with my life. I suppose we might have predicted this. You need your help for free, so thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Speak with Thinkard. Oh my. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Oi, oi. Is that you, milady? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. His face. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message from the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet and on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that, strictly speaking. We're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see? That's admirable. You are a few so devoted to their duty on Lakeland, or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us are satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more. It's all about having to help. Oh wait, it's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through. An excitable one. Sorry, milady, I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonrad, milady. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Oh no. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvat. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and to go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fishermen, then that's what we'll do. But well, future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit, 'tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it enables us not to threaten idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring a little bit of schemes to light. That's kind of bad. Let's just go direct to Ray, sure. Right, the next one, Beneath the Surface. Well, we can start that quest in the next episode because this one has been going on for quite a while now. Thank you for watching. I think I should have the next one out soon too. It won't be that long, like the last week. But thank you for watching again. Like, subscribe. Yeah, peace.